Welcome, all BSN students, whether you're in the traditional BSN program, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program, or the RN to BSN students. Welcome to Nursing 208, the experience of chronic illness. My name is Dr. Judy Stanley, and I'm going to be your guide for this course. If for any reason some of you are confused about the numbering, Nursing 208 in the past was Nursing 303. Same content, it was just revised for the BSN program. So let's start us off. This is the Blackboard course site that you see when you open Blackboard. And when you're on this tab here, you can, if you click on, you can make it disappear or return. But this is the toolbar. And you're going to see that it opens 2 announcements. So you can see I have posted the 2 announcements already. And this is kind of the information that you need to know to begin. And then there's going to be the syllabus, how to contact me, where my office is, office hours, etc. We're going to be talking about the Institute for Healthcare Improvement, the open school. You're going to be completing some modules that you're going to need to register if you have not registered already for the IHI open school. Some of you have. So, but all the information, we'll talk about that, I think, in Learning Unit number 3. And so to start, you can click on and look around at some of these content areas. But the best thing that I want to say, or the best way to start, is to know that you're going to be checking announcements at least a couple times a week. And then you're going to find most of your content that you're going to need for every learning unit within the weekly content. So you're also going to see that there's assignments tab, and you can click on and see assignments. I open them as we get a little bit closer, but you can also look at your syllabus for the assignments right now. My calendar, you can look at that. This is where you're going to find your grades, and you can access the discussion board through this way, or again by going on weekly content. So let's start there. The weekly content, Learning Unit number 1, is opening January, actually the 15th is the first day of our spring semester, but because of the weather, classes were canceled, so it's going to be available to you on the 15th, but the actual Learning Unit number 1 goes from January 16th through January 21st. So again, welcome. You're watching this video. As you're watching the video, you can go through this with me, the topic, what the description is, our objectives, and all learning activities. So this is an introduction to the course. We're going to be looking at the impact of chronic illness, chronicity, and we're going to actually compare and contrast the terms chronic disease versus chronic illness. So this is what you're expected to be able to do by the end of this learning unit. And here are, and you can walk through them, here are the learning activities that you're going to need to do. So everything that I have listed here is as follows. So the first thing you're going to click on is the syllabus. You know that you could also get to that by the tool tab over to the side, but let's click that off for a minute so it's not in the way, and make it just a little bit bigger for you to see. So the first thing is you're going to click on, and this is a course link, so you could have gotten to it by the tool tab. You're going to click on the syllabus. Please take time to read the syllabus thoroughly. There's a lot of important information in there, and print it out, save a copy on your desktop, whatever your way of organizing, but please give it a good look, because there's essential information that part of Learning Unit number 1 is giving you time to read through this. Then you're going to sign off on your syllabus. And this is just to make sure that everybody has read and they sign off. And it's set up like a quiz, but it's just a question. Have you read it? Do you have any questions? Those kind of things. Then the readings for this class, we're not using the textbook yet, so I hope everybody's getting the textbook, but for the first week, it is a chapter that I have a PDF file here, so you click on, and I'm only asking you to read 2 pages. But these 2 pages are going to really help solidify the difference between the terms chronic disease and chronic illness. This is laying the foundation for the course. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go on and click on this TED Talk, and you're going to meet Jen Bray. And Jen has myalgic encephalomyelitis. It is a mouthful, isn't it? Myalgic encephalomyelitis, and that's commonly known as chronic fatigue syndrome. So you're going to hear it throughout the remainder of this course and in the literature known as ME/CFS. And so she's a layperson who's giving you her experience with ME/CFS. And so you're going to watch that video. And then this is a video, a medical video about what is ME/CFS and, how do we know someone has it and what are the symptoms, etc. It's an excellent video. It might be a little bit high level, but it is very informative. So you're going to need to watch that video as well. Then I'm asking you to go to the Center for Disease Control, their website, and it's going to take you, by clicking on here, you're going to go right to that information on chronic fatigue syndrome, ME/CFS. And I'm asking that you look through the information that's really you have heard most of it in this video, but it will help you to also read it. What is it? What's the symptoms and diagnosis? And how is it treated? So you'll find all that information on this website when you click on. Now you're more than welcome to click on other pieces of information, but this is what I'm asking you to do this week. And then there's an infographic from the CDC, and it's kind of a one-pager that gives you the key points about ME/CFS. And could your patient have ME/CFS? So I think you're going to find this infographic. I like infographics. They're very helpful. They give us that big picture, but all condensed into one page. Then another video that you're going to watch that I hope is really going to lay a foundation for this course is what not to say to someone with chronic illness. And I think it's a very informative video. So after you've done those learning assignments, and now in any regular course, or regular being, brick and mortar or traditional classroom course, you're meeting at least 3 hours per week, plus you have your papers that may be due, you have your readings that you're coming prepared with. There's going to be at least equivalent of time. I time it out as far as readings and as far as the videos and learning assignments every week. So it's not going to be more than, but you can anticipate spending at least 3 hours plus maybe the readings beforehand and some of the special assignments for this course. So because it's fully online, you have the opportunity to to complete it over a period of time. Each learning unit will have specific dates. Usually your learning unit opens on a Monday morning and closes on the next Sunday night. When you're going to see for the discussion boards, we have discussions and we're going to do them written and we're going to do flip video discussions for some classes. But every discussion, and you can see in the syllabus what the expectations are. But for the written discussions, I want you to do a post, a response from the question that I ask you. And typically your posts, your original threads, your original response to a question is due on a Thursday evening. And then your reply to one of your classmates is due by the next Sunday evening. So the class opens, the learning unit opens on a Monday. By Thursday evening, you should have posted the response to the question. And then by Sunday evening, you're going to reply to a colleague. And why is that? Because if we had everything due on Sunday night, then it's not possible to sometimes even see another student's posting until a very late period of time. So, but for this first learning unit, we're going to go ahead and have everything, the posts and the reply, due by Sunday evening. So here is just how you're going to get on and do that. And here is the question. First, I want you to compare and contrast the terms chronic disease and chronic illness, and the readings on the page 4 and 5 will help you best understand the difference in these terms. And then secondly, I want you to share a summary of the information that you learned this week about ME/CFS. And from all the different learning assignments, from the videos or the Jen Bray's video, the one on ME/CFS, the Centers for Disease Control, any of the activities that you had, I want you to share a summary of the information that you learned, and also include some of the experiences Jen Bray shared with all of us in her video. So that is learning unit number 1. And I know it sounds like a lot right now, but you will get used to, if you've taken a fully online nursing course in the past, and some of you have, I've had a number of you in other courses, the format and the outline is pretty much the same. The content is what has changed. But if you're new and you're having any issues, please give me a call. And remember that to find my access information, you would just click on instructor contact. That's me, where I'm located, my office phone, and also office hours are Tuesdays from 1 to 4, Wednesdays from 9 to noon, and that we can do that also through Zoom. And if the hours don't work for you, I would prefer that you email me and we'll set up a time that we can meet, either via Zoom or in my office. So please make sure you communicate with me if you have any difficulties, questions. I'm very open to hearing from you and helping you out. Also, if you're having Blackboard problems, you can call the IT help desk, and that's within the library. If you're on campus, if you're off campus, it's 814-824-3200. So again, 814-824-3200 is the IT help desk. But most of the time I can help you out and wherever you're having questions. And again, I welcome you to Nursing 208, the experience of a chronic illness, and looking forward to a really great spring semester.